Hello and welcome back. In the previous video we studied tell a minimum and maximum. Now we'll go to the next sheet where we have the date and time functions, so we can use this as well to do easily to get the date and time. There is a function available equal to today. So when I press enter, it will give me the date of today. So this is also possible. So if we want to subtract the dates, we can do put our the date of birth also. Let's say somebody is having 1st July. So to get the 1st July, you'll put the date and you'll get your days of the birth here, the birth date, as well as the next function current time. If I need the current time, so I can also add here equal to now. Once I press enter, so what I will do here, equal to now, and the function will start and end, and I will enter. So I will get the date of computer, which is the current the time of today and now in this second. Also sometimes we need to calculate the total hours. Let's say for this 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. is the time for working, and then there is a break of 1 hour. Then from 1 p.m. till 5 p.m. is again a working time. So you want to calculate the actual working time. This is also pretty much easy. So what we will do, we are subtracting the dates from each other. So for this we need to have a normal function. So what I will do, equal to the 5 p.m. minus 8 a.m. Then I will minus 1 p.m. minus 12 p.m. So this I will put it in brackets, and then the whole will be multiplied by 24 to get the actual hours into 24. I will close this as well. So I will add one parenthesis here as well. So once I enter, you will see we got 8 hours. So this is also possible through this function. Here are some details of this: the timeout, lunch timeout, and the 24 hours. The details for this formula is available here. On the next slide, we have joining the text and the numbers. Is also possible to do it through Microsoft Excel very easily. To do this, we can add, like here you can see the first name is Nancy and the last name is Smith. So I want them to be separated with a comma. It's also possible. What we will do, equal to, I will select the first name, comma, then I will put a comma inside these brackets, and then I'll select the last name. After putting a comma, I'll select last name and enter. So let me just remove this. I will add an end sign and enter. So what I did here, I got the Nancy Smith. I want to have this for all the names. I can double click here and I will get it for all. This is one way. Another way, if I want without a comma, I want a space here. So it's also pretty much easy. Equal to, I will select the first name, then put an end sign, then I will put in quotes, I will put some space, and then in sign I will put the last name and enter. See, I can get it easily from here as well. So this is how we add the names and numbers. We can put them together. Also, this is possible through concatenate formula. I can do that as well, but that will be in the other sheets. I'll go to the next sheet, which is the if statement. Sometimes we need to put some condition or if statement, so this is also possible to put it here. Now I have a value here 40. I can put a condition here. If the value is less than 100, it should give me like it's less than 100, or if it's greater than that, I can also add it here. So what I will do, equal to f. So once I put the logical test here, this I will select this value is less than 50. So what I will get as a value, if true, I will put here less than 50, and I will put a comma. Otherwise, what should be the answer? It should put for me equal to or greater than 50, and I will just simply close it. You can see I have a value of 40, that's why it shows less than 50. So if I put this 50 itself, you will see equal to or greater than 50. If I put it 300, it will be the same. If I put it 1, I will get less than 50. So we can use f as well as a function, and it helps in some of the cases. Next we have the VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is also one of the most powerful formulas in Microsoft Excel. If I want to know the amount of apples, here the amount is given, and I want to know here. So just what I will do, I will do a VLOOKUP, the lookup value, and then comma, which range. I will select the range, and I will see there are two columns. So comma, the column index I will put it 2, and then I will put a 0 for exact match. So you can see the value for apple is 50, that's why I have 50 here. Also, if I change this to oranges, I can select it from the drop down list. The oranges, it will change the value. Similarly, if I want to change it to bananas, I can change it here, or lemons, it will automatically add here. So this is how we apply the VLOOKUP formula. Sometimes you will see you get the wrong value. The reason is because you haven't selected any of the value. When you select any of the value, you can get the answer. If you put it empty, it will give an not applicable value. Coming to the next sheet, here we have the sum f. Sometimes we need to put a value here and get the sum of that in the list that we have. If you see here, I have apples 50, and then I have apples 50, then I have apples 50. So I want to get the sum of this. So to do this, what I will put here is equal to sum f. First is the range. So from which range it will check? From the range of the fruits. Then comma. What is the criteria? Criteria is this name, and then I will put a comma. What is the sum range? From where it should sum, I'll select the sum range here. And once I press enter, see, because the apples 50 plus 50 plus 50 is equal to 150. Similarly, I can change here. I will select oranges, it will give me 60, because oranges is 20, 20 and 20. If I select lemons, it will give me 120, because the value is 60, 60 and 60. So 60 into 3, it will give 60 into 2, it's 2 times I believe, it will give 120. So this is how it works. Here count f. Sometimes we need to count. We don't need the value. Here you can see it was the value, the sum of this. Now we need to count. How many bananas I have here in this list? How many apples we have here in the list? So we use the count f formula, equal to count f. The first thing is the range. What is the range? It will search in this range. Then comma, what is the criteria? So criteria, I will put this cell C64. It contains the criteria. So I have apples 3. If I select orange, I have orange 3. Bananas, I have 3. So what I will do here, for bananas, I will add lemon. I will change it to bananas. You can see it's becoming 4. Similarly, I will change apple to bananas. So we'll get 5. This is also one of the good functions that you can benefit and you can use it. So here we have the f, any f formula you want. Here they are available. Some f, some f's, average f. Let me take average here. So equal to average f. What it will be averaged. First thing, I need to select the range. So I will select the range here, then comma, what is the criteria? Criteria is fruit, comma, where it will take the average from this amount, and I will enter. So for lemons it gives the average of 40, because if I filter here, let me filter by lemons. So I have average of 40. Similarly, because the values are pretty much similar, so you will get almost same value, because they are 40 for all. I will select, instead of lemon, I'll select apples. You can see the average is 50. If you filter by apples, it will be 50 value for all. Just to test my average here, what I will do, I will put this 400 and enter. You can see it's becoming 166.667. So this is the average f function. Max f is also available. The count f is also available. We can do it as we wish. Next is the function wizard. We can use the function wizard as well. So here let me do it for apple. What I will do, I'll click here, I'll go to the formulas, insert function, I'll select a function. The first thing is the lookup value. Which value I'm looking for, I will select here C10. Then what is the table array? I will select the table array. This is the table. Then the column index, because I have 2 columns, I'll select 2. And then I'll select false. When I click OK, the same function, that the way we did VLOOKUP before, it's happening here. It's both the same way. One way we do it easily, another way we do it through the wizard. So we can do this easily, and it's possible. Sometimes we have error in the formula. We can check the error as well. So to do that, because I have I'm left only with one sheet, what I will do here, I will click here, you will get this error here. You can see invalid name error, because the name is invalid. You can ignore this and you can edit this in the formula. So once you get the formula, because they put same, instead of same, just I will use sum and enter. See, you can get the value. This is the error because of sum. They added 1e and it gives a wrong value. So to correct this, you can check here, edit in formula, or it's giving you details, invalid name. or show the calculation steps. You can also check the calculation steps, how it's calculating. But I will simply edit and see. I don't have such function of SUME, so I'll remove this and enter. Also, if you check here, we have an error. So to check this error, I'll click here, value not available error. Means the value I'm checking here, I'm checking apple, and in reality I have apples. So if I want to correct this, I will just select another name, or I will add an S and enter. Then I will get the value. So here you can check this one, or let me put another value, high, so I will get the error. To check this, I will come here, I will check here the edit in formula. I can do it, and or I can check that what is the problem. It's a value not available. So simply this value I will change to oranges and enter. I'll get the value. There are much more available on the website of Microsoft about Excel, which we will try to cover all of them. We'll have all these tabs and menus to be discussed in next videos. So stay tuned, and thank you for being with us. Any question, please do let me know and put it as a comment. Thank you.